welcome to day 7 of the core strength challenge. So today we'll be working on the pelvic floor and also the diaphragm. And these sets of muscles both tend to get a little bit forgotten about when it comes to core strength. So I want to do a little bit to strengthen these muscles as they're very important in core strength. So we'll start with the pelvic floor. And before we begin, we will just try and find our pelvic floor. So the best way to do this is to imagine that you are peeing and then to hold that pee midstream. So you should start to feel a slight contraction, and that is engaging your pelvic floor. So we'll do that together a couple of times and we'll try and hold it for about a count of 5. I want you to continue breathing as you're holding it. So it does take a little bit of practice, so if you don't get it straight away, that's fine. You can do these exercises at any point whenever you think of it throughout the day. No one can tell that you're doing them. So we'll start in a seated position. Take any seated position you like, bring the hands to your knees. And we'll just start by engaging the pelvic floor, so imagining you're holding that pee midstream. Continue to breathe as we'll hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. So we'll do that 2 more times. So preparing to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. I'll do that 1 more time. Remember to keep breathing while you're holding the pelvic floor. So engaging for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Great, so hopefully you managed to feel that slight engagement of the pelvic floor. Like I said, you can practice these at any point. Not only are they really good for the core strength, but they are really good for helping to just maintain good functioning of the systems in that area as well. So now we'll come down to our backs. So just making your way there any way that you like. Bring the arms down by the side and we'll just lift the legs up. So you want the knees about in line with the hips. You might notice them coming a little bit throughout this little exercise. Just see if you can bring the knees back over the hips if they do that. So we're going to do another exercise just to start engaging that pelvic floor. So if you didn't feel the pelvic floor in the last exercise, hopefully you might start to feel some engagement in this exercise. So we'll start by engaging the belly, the core, engaging that pelvic floor and bringing the legs out to the side. So just widening the knees out. They don't have to come out to the floor or anything like that if you are quite flexible in the hips. And then inhale, just bring them back to center. Exhale, widen the legs. Inhale to center. I'm going to try and keep the knees so they're in line with the hips as you do this. And really engage in the core as you bring the legs in. And we'll just do this 5 more times. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bringing the legs down. You might just like to window wiper the legs side to side, release any tension in the lower back, maybe release a little bit of tension in the hips, if you've got quite tight hips like I do. And then we'll make our way back up to a seated position. So those 2 exercises are really great for engaging the pelvic floor, and it's really important to maintain a strong pelvic floor as it can really help us later on in life as well. So do those exercises whenever you like. And now we'll do a little bit for the diaphragm. So A lot of people tend to breathe into the chest or maybe the ribs, but to engage the diaphragm so it really contracts, we want to breathe into the belly, because as we do this, we are contracting the diaphragm. So you can feel, hopefully if you breathe into your belly, you can feel the diaphragm slightly engage here. So a really good and quite easy way to just strengthen that diaphragm is to do deep belly breathing. So again, this is one that you can do at any point, and there are many other benefits of deep belly breathing as well, but today we're just going to focus on this as a strengthening exercise for the diaphragm. So you can take any comfortable seat you like, maybe bring your hands to your knees. Or if you like, you can bring your hands to your belly. As you do this, you'll notice when the belly expands and when it softens. So when the belly expands is a really great indicator that you're utilising the diaphragm. So whichever option you like, we'll take about 5 deep breaths and we'll breathe in through the nose, feel the belly expand, and then we'll exhale out of the nose, feel the belly soften. So we'll do that together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, feel the belly expand. Exhale, feel the belly soften. Inhale to expand. Exhale to soften. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. And just bring your hands to your knees if they're not there already. And then just let your natural breath return. So that brings us to the end of day 7 and also the end of this core strength challenge. You can do this challenge as many times as you like. Just 5 minutes a day, 5 to 10 minutes a day can really help build and maintain a strong core. So if you did enjoy this challenge, please check out my website, kellysheldrick.com, or sign up to or subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more. I hope to bring more of these challenges out soon. Hope you have a great rest of the week. Thank you for practicing with me.